Okay, number 3. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to see if these are actually a factor of the polynomial. And I'll explain that as we get there. You're going to do it the same way we've been doing these problems. Grab your divisor, set it equal to 0. So x plus 1 equals 0. Subtract 1 on both sides, and x is a negative 1. So let's go ahead and write our coefficients. Remember, there's an invisible 1 there, and the rest look good. So I'm going to bring down the 1, the 2, the 2, and the 1. Now I'm going to draw my lines. In between the last two, right there, and a half box. Inside the half box is where you put this negative 1. Don't forget to bring down the first one. Now we're going to multiply. Negative 1 times 1 is a negative 1. Add. 2 plus a negative 1 is 1. Start again. Negative 1 times 1 is a negative 1. Add. 2 plus a negative 1 is a 1. Start again. Negative 1 times 1 is a negative 1. Add, and you get 0. So let's go ahead and do our quotient and our remainder like we've been doing. So the quotient and the remainder. So remember, you get your remainder from here. So our remainder is a 0. To write your quotient, we started with x to the third. So if we started with an x to the third, if we go down 1, we're going to write our answer using x squared. So here we go. I need an x squared here. This will be the plain x, and that's the plain number. If they don't have signs in between them, add them. If there's not any, they're positives, they're plus. So my quotient would be, you can keep those first two ones. You have to have the last one. My quotient is x squared plus x plus 1. Now they wanted to see if this is a factor. So it's like a question. Well, it is. Since the remainder is 0, that means x plus 1 is a factor. So that is a factor of that. So it is a factor, okay, because of the 0. All right, next one. Same thing we've been doing. Grab your divisor. Set it equal to 0. X plus 2 equals 0. Subtract 2 on both sides. X is a negative 2. Go write your coefficients. Make sure they're good and not out of order. So our exponents are in order, so we're good. So I'm writing down my coefficients. Draw your lines. Draw your half box. Remember, this goes in your half box, negative 2. You will bring down the first one. Okay, now you're going to multiply. Negative 2 times 2 is a negative 4. Now you're going to add. 7 plus a negative 4 is a 3. Start again. Negative 2 times 3 is a negative 6. Now you're going to add. 4 plus a negative 6 is a negative 2. Start again. Negative 2 times a negative 2 is a 4. Add, and you get 0. So let's do our quotient. And let's do our remainder. I'm going to do the quotient first this time. So this one started with x to the third. Right now they're all starting with x to the third. They all will not. If I start with x to the third, I have to go down 1. So my answer is going to start with an x squared. So this is the x squared. This is the x. That's the plain number. Make sure there's signs in between them. That -2 has a sign. This needs a sign. So my quotient is 2x squared plus 3x minus 2. My remainder is a 0. Because my remainder is a 0, this tells me that that x plus 2 is a factor.